This is Black Diamond Block of the Month Demo 2 for month 2. We're going to be making 4 of these blocks. They are pretty simple to sew together. The only tricky part is cutting out this border fabric. I'm going to show you how to do that. So in your pattern, you have a template paper. You're going to cut those templates out. I use my rotary cutter and a ruler and just cut right on those lines, on the outer dark line, so that you get your template. You're going to end up with 2 templates, a large and a small. If you notice on these templates, on the where it shows how to lay them out, the majority of the triangles are in this light border fabric. They're in this light border fabric. So that's where you want to make sure that when you lay these down that you're getting most of that. So I put some double stick tape on the back of my templates so that they stay in place so I can cut around them without them slipping. So this gray scallop line, you're going to line up with the bottom of your black scallop line on the light part of your border. So notice that the majority of this triangle is in this light fabric. Okay, you're going to be able to get this one here. You're going to flip it and get another one on this side, okay, of the large. Again, making sure that this bottom of this gray on the template lines up with the bottom of the black on the border fabric. You should get 2 out of each row of this, of the large, and you need 4 of those. They're going to come out looking like this, okay. And then of the small template, sorry, let me get this back. Small template, same thing. You're going to line up this bottom of the gray with the bottom of the black, and you should be able to get 4, flipping them back and forth out of each row. I've given you extra fabric, but still be careful cutting those templates out, okay? So you're going to have 4 of the small and 4 of the large. Trying to get them the same direction. 4 of the large, 4 of the small. Okay, from fabric D, you're going to cut 2 lengths. I'm not going to tell you what the lengths are because I'm afraid that might be violating pattern copyright. So you have 2 different lengths, 4 of each. And of fabric E, which would be the sunflower ones, you're going to have a large square, 2 of those, and 4 of the smaller square. You're going to draw a diagonal line on each of them. I like to use this tool. You line up the corner of your fabric in that groove, and then you just draw your line. Okay, so your small ones, you're going to just draw a diagonal line, set those aside. Your larger blocks, you're going to draw a diagonal line, and then you're going to cut it apart perpendicular to that line. So the way I do this is I have it lined up like this, perpendicular. I take my ruler, line it up with one of those lines, make sure it's on the edges, on the corners, and then just slice that in half. So you'll have a triangle that has that diagonal line perpendicular. Hope that makes sense. You're gonna make 4 of those, and then you're going to have 2 of your fabric K, which is your background fabric, 2 different lengths of those. You're gonna cut 4 each. And then fabric L is this little paisley looking one. And this is gonna have you're gonna have just 1 big square of this, and you're going to cut it in half diagonally twice to leave you with this triangles, okay? Then you're going to take your background pieces and you're going to sew them like so. Make 4 of those units. Okay, your small triangle that you cut from the border fabric. I know I have one here. You are going to sew that 4.5 inch, the larger triangle, but you have that perpendicular line, You're going to sew it at the bottom. You're going to line up these 2 points down here on your long side. You're going to sew on that line, you're going to fold that over, and then you're going to trim that back side. Then you're going to sew your shorter of that on. I have one done right here. So you've got this like this and this like this, okay? And then you are going to trim this off. So you have a triangle. Okay, and then your larger triangle, you're going to sew your smaller square on the bottom here, on the diagonal line, flip it over, flip it open, cut, trim off the excess, and then sew your longer strip on this side. You're going to do each of these 4 times, and then again on this one, you're going to trim off those extra pieces. So you have a big triangle. Okay, then you're going to sew, let me scoot this down. So this unit to this unit, and then to the bigger triangle. You're going to be making 4 of those units. I hope that helps. Give me a call or shoot me a text if you have questions, or you're welcome to stop by the store at any time. Anybody there can help you. Happy sewing!